everybody. I am Meredith Kerr, and I'm 45, and I am single, which means I am just a ton of red flags. I have so many red flags. Communism's looking for a new color. Using up all the fabric, you know? And being 45 and single means I've also had a lot of really terrible sex. I want to tell you guys, most of you guys do this. Probably most of y'all in here are guilty of this. When I'm having sex with a guy, he'll be like, you know, are you almost there? Are you getting close? Why are you, like, if you're having asked me that, we're not in the same neighborhood, sweetheart. You might as well just go ahead and finish up what you're doing here. Run on downstairs, get on adamandeve.com, or be something that vibrates, knows what the fuck it's doing, and does not ask me stupid questions. I actually said that to an ex of mine once, and he was pissed. Like, it really struck a nerve with me. And I was like, well, damn, sweetheart. At least one of us found a nerve. I don't know what to tell you. But there was an article that I read that the title of the article was 7 Ways to Make a Woman Orgasm. And I was like, holy shit, 7, that sounds like a lot, right? Fellas, no wonder you're confused. Don't worry about the other 6. Let's focus on the 1, guys. The 6 don't matter. Focus on the 1, you know? Put the fun in fundamentals. Get the ball over the plate before you start practicing a knuckleball. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that. But then I noticed the byline, and it was written by a man, and I was like, 7's an arbitrary number. He's got not a clue, right? But I'm going to tell you about 2 of the ways that he talked about that really made me laugh. The first one, he called it a urinary orgasm. And what he said was, fellas, if she's not getting off during sex with you, don't worry about it. She's going to come when she goes to pee after sex. Okay, we got some ladies in here. Y'all clap it up if that's ever fucking happened to you. Anyone? Bueller? Yeah. I feel like that's shitty information to be putting out there, because I don't want to have sex with a guy and then he's listening at the bathroom door to hear if I'm coming. I've got a schedule. I don't have time to fake it 2 places, y'all. It's too much. This one was my favorite. He called this one a throat orgasm. Yeah, a throat orgasm. He said you can help somebody achieve throat orgasm by massaging the back of their throat with either your fingers or the head of your penis. I have done extensive research in this area. And there are some fellas out there who will never hit the back of a woman's throat. I'm sure it's none of you guys. I'm sure all hum like gods. But he says that when you achieve throat orgasm, you'll produce mucus and saliva, and he called that throat ejaculate. That's called pre-vomit. Am I right, ladies? I just feel like if throat orgasms are a thing, we would look at bulimics in an entirely new light. Bless their hearts. They try, though. But that's, as a comic, as a single woman, like, men will hit on me, and but they'll do it in this weird way where they're bragging about, you know, their sex game, their sexual prowess. And it makes me laugh because they'll come up to me and they'll just be like, oh, you talk a lot of shit about men being bad at sex. You just haven't had this dick yet. Or whatever stupid shit. You know, like whatever stupid shit falls out of their face hole, you know? And so I asked a buddy of mine, I was just like, man, why do y'all hype up a game that you clearly don't know how to play? And he was like, Meredith, you gotta think about sex like the movies. Not every movie is going to be the best movie you've ever seen. Not every movie is going to fulfill you in every way. I was like, cool. I get that. That makes sense, right? But what if that movie told me it was going to be the best movie I'd ever seen? What if that movie told me it wasn't going to stop until it was the best movie I'd ever seen? What if that movie told me by the end of that movie, I would be screaming that movie's name? But unfortunately, my sexual encounters are a lot like those movies. You You know, the preview shows all the good parts. Always look sticky for some reason. Is that just me? And there's no reason to see the sequel, right? But then inevitably 2 months later, the sequel sends me a text, 2 a.m. saying, "You up?" Now I'm stuck in the middle of the Fast and the Furious saga. Yeah, I know, right? She said, "Damn." Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Yeah, that's dating. Dating is hard. I was dating a guy, and I'm from Tennessee, and he is from Tennessee. We're from Bristol, which, you know, back in the day it used to be a small town. It's getting bigger, but he used a phrase that I had never heard before. You know, like the little fruit flies that you'll get in your house sometimes. He called those pecker gnats. Have you all heard of this? Pecker gnats? Oh, okay. And then so I was just like, why are you calling those pecker gnats? And he was like, "Meredith, because they're always around the peckers of the animals. You'll always find them around peckers. They love peckers." And I was like, huh. Who knew my spirit animal was an insect? Did not see that one coming, y'all. But besides my steamer trunk full of red flags, I'm also sober. I've been sober for 4 years now. Y'all, that is so nice. That is so nice. But I had to quit doing something that I was really fucking good at and loved to do. So it's not awesome. But I had to get sober. I had to quit drinking because my liver stopped working. So I didn't really have a choice. I had to get sober. But I was checking out an article the other day, and yeah, I read a lot of articles because I'm unmarried. I have no children. I've got fucking time and frivolous money to spend on such things as magazines. But the article was talking about these fraternities and these sororities are getting in all this trouble because they're soaking tampons in alcohol and then sticking them in their butts. Have y'all heard about this? They call it butt chugging. And I was just like, what kind of person, like who would do something like that? And then I kept reading down the article, and it says that when you do that, the alcohol completely bypasses your liver. So, guess who has a new hobby? It's amazing, you guys. I'm back in the pub with my girlfriends, and they're like, "Let's get a little shot of tequila." And I'm like, "Yeah." And they go to the bar, and they go to the bathroom with an airplane bottle. Like, I still salt the rim.